This is the Parliament of Ghana, and on the 28th February 2024, the Ghanaian Parliament passed the anti-LGBT plus bill. And one thing that I have realized about this bill is that most Ghanaians thought that the bill is just about the gays and the lesbians and then everything to do with transgender. Now I've realized that one thing about this bill is that it goes beyond gays, lesbians, transgender, and the rest. So in this editorial, I'm going to take you through the most important things that you should know about this bill. In this editorial, I decided to put together some of the most important things that you should know about this anti-LGBT plus bill, so that you don't find yourself wanting. Yes, before I walk you through this, I would like you to subscribe to the channel. It is Royal Jimmy King, and then don't forget the name. It is MC Patrick. Yes, so let me walk you through the bill. The bill. So it says that among the provisions of the most recent version of the bill are up to 3 years of imprisonment for engaging in same-sex marriage. So if you engage in same-sex marriage, you are going to be imprisoned for up to 3 years. Yes, a man and a woman marrying, a man and a man marrying, a woman and a woman marrying, you'll be jailed up to 3 years. And then it says that 6 to 10 years of imprisonment for anyone who produces, procures, or distributes material deemed to be promoting LGBT plus activities. Yes. So if you do any activity, or if you distribute or you procure anything that promotes LGBTQ, yes, you will be jailed between 6 to 10 years. Yes, that is the kind of punishment that will happen to you. And then a requirement for citizens and institutions to promote and protect proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values. 6 months to 1 year imprisonment for any public show of romantic relations. Yes. So if you show any public romantic stuff like intimacy, kissing in public and blah 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 blah, you will be jailed 6 months to 1 year. Yes, and this one should be within the people of the same sex. A man and a man kissing in public, a man and a man kissing in public, like I said, a woman and a woman also kissing in public. If you show any form of intimacy at a public place, you'll be jailed between 6 months to 1 year. Yes, and then another one says that 6 months to 1 year imprisonment for public show of romantic relations with someone who has undergone gender reassignment or who cross dresses. Yes. So if you are a transgender, a man who has changed to a woman, okay, is kissing a woman who has changed to a man, or is kissing a man, okay, in a public place, when there's some kind of intimacy at a public place, transgender, you will be jailed between 6 to 1 year. That is it. And then another one says that there is also a ban on providing trans health care. Ban on providing trans health care. So those hospitals, those clinics, those health facilities that they try to transform, or that they transform male to female, female to male. Yes, there's absolutely ban on it. There's no such thing. And then a ban on sponsoring LGBT groups. If you have money and you think you can sponsor any LGBT group, this is saying that it is prohibited. It is no more going to be tolerated under this bill. And then it says a clause that holds owners of digital platforms or physical premises in which LGBT groups organize equally guilty of promoting LGBT plus activities. So if you have any digital platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and your activity there is to promote LGBT stars, you are also guilty to this particular bill. You'll be in prison, you'll be jailed. Yes. And then this bill also prohibits same-sex marriage. Same-sex marriage is also prohibited. A man marrying a man, a woman marrying a woman is prohibited. Yes. And then it says that prohibition of marriage to people who have undergone gender reassignment. If you are a man and you have changed to a woman, okay, you cannot marry in this country. Yes, according to the bill, you can't marry. If you also be married, you'll be jailed, you'll be imprisoned. And then 6 to 10 years of imprisonment of anyone who teaches children about LGBT plus. If you teach children about LGBT plus, you'll be jailed. That is 6 to 10 years imprisonment. So those of you who are fan of teaching these kids in school about LGBT plus, this is saying that you'll be given 6 to 10 years imprisonment. Yes. And then a ban of adoption and fostering for LGBT plus potential parents. So if you are LGBT plus parent, maybe a man who was married to his fellow man, okay, this bill is saying that you can't adopt any child. You can't adopt any child. Because if you adopt, the law will deal with you. That is 6 to 10 years imprisonment. That is it. And then 6 months to 3 months, 6 months to 6 years imprisonment for anyone who harasses someone accused of being LGBT plus. Yes, I think that I like this particular section of the act. It says that if someone is accused of being LGBT plus, you have no right to harass the person. If you harass the person, you will be jailed between 6 months to 3 years. Now, let me take you through what you have not even talked of. Something about this bill that everyone should know. In fact, most of you people are guilty. This particular one is hidden in the bill. You have to read it. If you don't read it, I'm telling you, you need to get that. This particular one, most people are guilty. Yes. So, it says that for the purpose of this session, so this is section 3 of the bill. It says that for the purpose of this session, sexual intercourse occurs when a person penetrates the anus or mouth of another person with the penis or that person or other contraception. Yes. So if you penetrate someone's anus, yes, with your penis, or you penetrate someone's mouth, that is BJ, no job, okay, you are also found guilty under this bill. Yes. So this is basically telling us that do not use, do not put your penis into someone's anus. That is anal sex. Is prohibited now. And BB, no job, putting your mouth into someone, putting your penis into someone's mouth is also prohibited. And then using of other contraceptions, yes, the dildos, the sex toys, dildos and sex toys are also prohibited. You cannot use these things in this country as far as this bill is concerned. Yes, and then another one also says that a person by use of any object of contraception penetrate or stimulate the vagina or anus of another person. Yes. So if you use any contraception, dildo, sex toy, to penetrate someone's and maybe his vagina, okay, this is saying that it is prohibited. If you are caught doing that, you'll be jailed. The other one also says that if you're also penetrating or stimulating, like licking, stimulating the vagina, licking the vagina, you understand? Using your hand, I mean that kind of thing. Stimulating the vagina or anus of another person. So licking also here is also prohibited. A man licking a woman licking a woman is also prohibited. Yes. So if you are found guilty under this act or in this act, the bill is saying that you will be jailed. And then the other one says that a person by the use of penis or any other object or contraception penetrates the anus or any other bodily opening of an animal. Yes. So those that they have been having sex with animals, you will also be jailed. Yes, there have been a couple of stories where we've heard people having sex with pigs, goats, even fowls. Yes, this bill is saying that if you are found guilty, or if you are found doing any of these, you will be jailed. That is it. And then the other one that also says that a person who by threat or intimidation procures another person to engage in a sexual activity. So this is section 7, yes. So if you intimidate someone or okay, to engage the person in any act, sexual act, you will be jailed. Yes. You will have no right to procure someone and then use the person for sex activity or sexual activity. So this one has to do with those madams or those men that has young people that they engage in sexual activities with. Okay, you have a young girl, you hook the girl up with someone else. Okay, so you have sex with the person and then you get your money. It is prohibited this time around. And then another one also says that a person who this is section 9, a person who keeps a house, room, set of rooms, or any other movable or immovable asset for purpose of a sexual activity prohibited under this act commits a second degree felony and is liable on some condition to a term of imprisonment of not less than 3 years and not more than 6 years. Yes. So if you have any property, it can be a rented property, it can be a hotel, it can be a guest house, it can be a movie house, and you allow people of LGBT plus, or you allow these acts, okay, to be done in your premises or in your property. This law is saying that whoever is the owner of this property, will be jailed. Yes, and then the jail is 3 years, between 3 and 6 years. You'll be jailed between 3 and 6 years. So this is it. If you have a property and you realize that some people have come to property and they are engaging in this, that quickly report so that you'll be free. Because if you don't report and they are found, the law or the bill is saying that you are guilty. Another one also says that the person who being the owner or occupier of the premises or any other movable or immovable asset, or having or acting or assisting in the management or control of the premises, induces or knowingly allows a person to be on a premises for the purpose of LGBT plus, or engaging in such prohibited acts, commit a second degree felony. So this one is just like the other one. So if you are a manager of any premises, you are a manager of a hotel, a manager of a guest house, a manager of a movie house, and you allow your premises to be used for these sexual acts, you allow your premises to be used for people to have anal sex, you allow your premises to be used for people to do blowjob, you allow your premises to be used for people of LGBT nature, okay, or people of these LGBT activities, in fact, you will be jailed. That is what we're saying. So another one also says that those who also have this uses their media outlet, this internet media, this social media. So if you are someone who has a TikTok account, has a Facebook account, has an Instagram account, okay, has a Twitter account, and you discuss about anything related to LGBT, you allow your platform to be used to discuss about anything LGBT plus, the bill is saying that you are also guilty. Yes, because they believe that by discussion of such acts, you are promoting LGBT plus. So these are some of the few things that you should know. And like I said earlier, the LGBT plus is not only limited to gays and lesbians. It goes beyond that. Those who does who show public, man and man, same-sex gender, showing any kind of intimacy in public, kissing in public, man and man kissing in public, woman and woman kissing in public, you are guilty, you'll be jailed. And another one also is you marrying a transgender. Yes, a man who was transgender to a woman, and you end up marrying that person, you also be jailed. Now, anal sex is also prohibited. Licking of the vagina is also prohibited. Doing blowjob, sucking the penis of a man, it is also prohibited under the law. For those of you who don't know about this, I would advise that you get yourself a copy of the bill. You get yourself a copy of the bill and you read it very well, you understand, so that you don't find yourself wanting, because it is stated that ignorance of the law, it is not an excuse. Whether you know or you don't know, if the law catches up with you, the law will do with you. So I advise that we all get the bill and we read. We are patiently waiting for the president to sign this bill for it to become a law. Whether the president will sign this or not, it is up to them. So we are patiently waiting whether the president will sign it or not. But before that, let's be guided. It is important that we know about these things so that we are always guided. It always directs us. Whether we like it or not, the parliament has passed this bill. And if the president signs it, it will become a law. People are also saying that it has a whole lot of economic implication. Okay, it will also worry our relationship. I mean, Ghanaian relationship with the US. It will prevent the US from giving us a lot of aid. It will prevent businessmen from investing in our country. It will prevent people from also coming here. I mean, tourists. Prevent tourists from coming in the country. I don't know. Just last year, Uganda passed this bill and the president signed it and it has become a law. So Uganda is now an anti-LGBT plus country. The question is, will the president of Ghana sign this bill to become a law? It is up to the president and God. Thank you very much for watching. My name is MC Kalpi. Please do subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. I beg you, this one is beg. Don't just watch the channel. Subscribe. Tell us what you think about this anti-LGBTQ plus bill passed by the parliament. Is it a good thing? Is it bad? What are the implications as far as the relationship of other countries and our country is concerned? Thank you very much for watching.
Royal Jimmy Trends, your #1 entertainment and lifestyle channel.